Hi everyone, happy Monday evening. Wanted to get on real quick and get you guys a video update of some things that you need to know about. First thing, Lakeisha, the dispatcher that we had in the office, is no longer with us. That employment ended on Monday. She was a temporary staffing person from Robert Half. We are going to work with Robert Half and get a secondary temporary dispatcher in the office as quickly as we can. But until that time, you'll hear either me or Jen or somebody else on the radio doing the dispatch responsibilities. If you hear anybody new, then obviously we've brought somebody new on board. So the dispatcher role will be filled by Jen and I until such time as either we get the temporary employee in or we get fully staffed and Jennifer can make it back into the office to take over the dispatch role. Any questions about that, let me know. Secondarily, Carrie's return. Carrie went out on medical leave, I want to say October 13th or 14th. It also results in an unfortunate limited range of motion where you're not able to turn your palm north to south. So he and I have been getting into some conversations with regard to what his return to Olympic looked like with his limited ability. And unfortunately, we weren't able to come to an agreement with regard to his return. So therefore, he will not be returning to Olympic. We are going to put an ad live for a light duty mechanic at Olympic until such time as that position is filled. Please continue to let me know about your repairs and your needs, and I will get them addressed with our 3 or 4 mobile tech services that we have. We recently just purchased a work truck as well. It's a Ford E350, and we are going to offer that to the new light duty mechanic that comes on board so that he or she can come and service your vehicles without having to go with the mobile service. So that's what it looks like going forward. Obviously, we wish Kerry all the best and the best of luck to him in his future work, and have appreciated everything he's done for Olympic over the past 9 years. So that's that. Mallard Creek STEM Academy drivers, we talked last August, for those of you who are here, about the shuttle responsibility over at Lake Norman Charter Elementary. That responsibility still exists, and that is 2 drivers per day must go over to LNC to transport the elementary shuttle. We agreed that if every driver took 60 days, that we really shouldn't have to repeat probably until April or May, provided everyone took their 60 days. Now, Larry's been doing that shuttle since August, and I appreciate that and thank him for it. But he's officially done as far as being the first driver out on the shuttle. So now we have Marilyn doing the shuttle in addition to Erica, new driver. I appreciate you stepping up, Erica. And then after that, we will have another driver come in after those 2. Everyone has to take their appropriate turn in this. You are done with the shuttle between 8:20 and 8:30 in the morning to be back at school at Mallard, which is well before your 9 o'clock guarantee hour is over. So bottom line is everybody's got to take their 60 days, and hopefully we won't have too much of an issue with having to duplicate. Now, if Marilyn has a day off or a field trip or Erica's not here, then we do have to have somebody step up and fill in their spot for the day. So honestly, understand that every day, if it's not Marilyn, if it's not Erica, that someone else will have to step up and do that shuttle for us, okay? It's not an option not to send 2 buses over to do the work we're contracted for. So any questions on that, let me know. Next, Mallard Creek and Southwest STEM Academy corporate office and I had a conversation today with regard to how we can better partner to possibly offer our drivers more in the form of hours. So we brainstormed a little bit and came up with the idea of 40-hour weeks for drivers who wanted to work inside the school. Now, Chantel and Jackie have already kind of started that process up down at Southwest Charlotte STEM. They are now working their butts off in the cafeteria. They work immediately after their morning shift. I'm not sure exactly what time they get off, but I know there's not a lot of opportunity to go home afterwards or in between shift because they're working. So they're able to pull in those 40 hours a week without an issue working in the cafeteria every day. Now, Mallard Creek STEM Academy is offering us that as well. They're offering the Olympic drivers the ability to come into the school, work in the offices, making copies or admin or working in small groups with the children or working in the cafeteria or whatever the need the school has. Because if we're experiencing labor shortages, so are the schools. So they're going to use the skill set that they have. And we have skill set. Obviously, all of our drivers are accomplished individuals. So we're going to go ahead and offer you guys the ability to work a 40-hour week. You would be working in between your driving positions at Olympic, and you'd be working inside the school. So if any of you at Mallard are interested in making more money and getting more hours, please let me know, and I will make the introduction to the school for you, and then we will take it from there. We have to remain and try to get fully staffed because it's becoming an issue with regard to staffing at Mallard specifically. We are bringing in people as fast as we can, but it's still not fast enough to cover the losses that we've got. It's a very difficult world out there right now with regard to staffing issues. We're doing the best we can. We will continue to do better. Every couple of weeks we take a look at things and see what we can do as far as additional bonuses or additional pay, just so we can remain competitive in the marketplace. So just know it's not something that we've stopped looking at. It's definitely something we look at every week or so. Whenever Mel gives me payroll, and we see what we can do. Okay, I will always still continue to work for you guys like I always have, putting your needs above anything, just so that we can have happy employees, a good team mentality, and we can see Olympic through to the other side of this. We've made it through quote unquote COVID. Now we have to make it out through the post-COVID world, which seems to be even harder than the original. So if we thought it was over, it's not. So I appreciate everybody who is still here and who still believes in what we do and why we're doing it, and that finds Olympic a great place to work. I appreciate you, and I thank you. So if you guys have any questions with regard to the dispatcher, the mechanic position, the shuttle work at LNC, or the additional 40-hour weeks being offered by Mallard and Southwest, please reach out and let me know. I am still driving at Ridgeview every single day, in the morning and the afternoon, so my office time is kind of limited between 9 and 1. So just reach out for me during those times. You can always text me anytime and I'll answer. Have a good night. We'll see you Tuesday morning, guys.